Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook of Disney's animated classic, Mulan. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Disney's animated classic Mulan is here on 4K Blu-ray, and as you can see here, it is in steelbook form, but there is also a slipcover edition for you to purchase. Now, as far as the movie itself goes, it's really one of my favorite movies from that era of the 90s when it comes to Disney animated features. It's so good. It really is. It takes a great story, and while it does have like its Disney, tone to it, it makes it a really interesting tale, and I think there's a lot of good characters. Of course, Eddie Murphy as Mushu is really kind of like a precursor to his donkey role, and it's such a good film. Really visually stunning to look at, and it holds up really well today. It's just one of my favorites, and I think that getting a 4K release definitely says a lot to how it's regarded in the Disney animated library. So, alright, we're going to talk about the picture quality and audio in just a moment, but first let's do a quick unboxing of the Steelbook. Okay, we have Disney's animated Mulan on 4K exclusive Best Buy Steelbook here. Really like the front cover. It looks very, very nice in person. And then we have the back cover, Mushu, and then the spine. And interior, you get some nice artwork here. And then interior image, very nice. So, all right, now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. The animated Mulan on 4K has a 1:6:6 aspect ratio. It is sourced from a 2K digital intermediate with HDR10 for the grading. Now, how does the picture quality look? Being a Disney animated film, the overall quality of a 4K release could sometimes vary between features. I will say movies like The Lion King are a little bit weaker on that offering, but a little bit newer movies like Princess and the Frog I think are a bit stronger. Now, where Mulan kind of falls in between in that regard, I think that overall it's a nice looking upgrade over the standard Blu-ray, but it's not going to fundamentally change the way you watch the movie. It has some good, strong aspects. I would say color level utilizing HDR10 looks really good here. A lot of the costuming and the colorful characters are all well represented. I think they look a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more alive, and I think where HDR10 really just benefits is in those areas. Black levels with nighttime scenes look good, nothing too artificial or anything. I think overall it just looks pleasing. Level of detail, unfortunately, is the weakest aspect here. Now, this being the style of animation, there isn't a whole lot they could squeeze out as far as detail goes. A little bit here and there, mostly reserved for something like a carriage or a up-close shot of some kind of building or something like that, but skin textures, the clothing generally, they all look pretty much as they did on the Blu-ray edition. Overall, the picture quality for 4K edition of Mulan is good. The HDR10 really squeezes a lot of the color out in a natural way, but I think you'll be very happy in that area. For the animated Mulan 4K, we have a Dolby Atmos presentation. And while I will definitely say it's an upgrade over what we had on the Blu-ray side of things, it's not going to be overly life-changing here in the audio department, unfortunately. Much like the other animated features, such as Lion King and Aladdin, it doesn't really make great use of the Atmos setup, but it is there, and it does complement some of the action that is happening on screen. I will say music in particular is well prioritized. The singing to the orchestral, it sounds really good. It fills the room very nicely. Action scenes and dialogue are all rendered very well. The center channel comes through clean and clear, no problems in that area. The front channels handle a lot of the activity. They do so very well. The mid-levels and rears, there's a bit of ambience activity, some action moments sprinkled throughout, nothing too heavy, but it does make good use of those speakers. The height speakers, unfortunately, while they are being used, they're not being used overly effectively. They do complement the action more so than discrete channel activity, but they are still technically there. It's just you're not going to hear a whole lot coming from those particular speaker placements. The LFE is good. It's got a bit of boom to it, but once again, this being a Disney release, it's going to be a little bit on the low side. And just the overall experience audio-wise of Mulan on 4K, it's okay. It's good. It's not life-changing. It's not really going to reinvent the audio experience here for this particular movie. But if you have an Atmos setup, it's pretty good to listen to. For picture quality, I'm going to give Mulan 1998 an A-. I think the HDR10 really brings out those colors quite a bit, very much so. But the other aspects, such as detail and black levels, are okay. They're good, they're adequate, just nothing that's going to really change the overall look of the film. For the audio presentation, I'm going to give Disney's 1998 Mulan a B+. I think it's a good audio experience. The Dolby Atmos is adequate. It's nothing that's going to really reinvent the movie, but things like the music, the action scenes, the quieter moments, they're handled very well. It's a very, I feel, good, dynamic audio experience. It's just not great. It's not a huge upgrade over what we got on the Blu-ray. So, should you upgrade from the Blu-ray to the 4K edition? I think really comes down to, are you a huge fan and you want the better possible version of the movie? So that is my review of Mulan 1998 on 4K Blu-ray. Let me know in the comment section below if you picked it up for yourself, what did you think? In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.